Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Microbial World. Have you ever wondered what makes a living thing alive? Why does a baby grow and learn new things while a stone just stays the same? Today let's learn about life processes, the secret activities that keeps every living organism alive. Life processes are the basic functions that every living organism must perform to survive. Without these processes, no organism, whether human, animal or plant, can stay alive. These processes helps living beings to grow from a baby to an adult, reproduce to create new life, repair like healing a wound, and maintain their bodies to keep everything working smoothly. So in simple words, we could say that life processes are the essential activities that keeps every living organism alive and functioning. Examples of life processes includes nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, reproduction, growth and movement. Nutrition is the process by which living organisms take in food and use it to obtain energy and materials for growth and repair. Respiration is the process of releasing energy from the food that we eat. It happens inside the cells of all living organisms. Transportation is the process of carrying essential materials to all parts of the body. Every cell in our body needs food, water, and oxygen that is supplied by special transport systems. Excretion is the process of removing waste products formed during various life processes like digestion and respiration. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce offspring of their own kind. This ensures the continuation of species and prevents extinction. Growth is an increase in size, number of cells, and overall development of an organism. It happens due to cell division. All living things can respond to changes in their surroundings. This is called response to stimuli, like moving towards or away from something. We will be discussing all these life processes once again briefly in the upcoming slides. Now, why are these life processes important? All organisms need energy to perform daily activities, whether it is walking, growing, repairing tissues, or reproducing. The energy comes from the food that we eat. To use the food, the body performs a chain of processes like digestion, respiration, transportation, and excretion. If even one of these processes stops, the organism would die. For example, if respiration stops, the energy production will stop and the cells will die within minutes. So all the life processes are interconnected and continuous. Now, what is the difference between living and non-living things? Living things are those that perform all life processes. They eat, grow, move, reproduce, and respond to their surroundings. Whereas non-living things do not perform any of these functions. For example, a cat breathes, eats, and reacts to sound as it is living. But a stone does not do any of these because it is non-living. Energy is the driving force of life. All life processes from movement to repair require energy. This energy comes from the food we eat. In our body, the food is broken down during respiration to release energy in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. ATP is called the energy currency of the cell because it stores and supplies energy whenever our body needs it. For example, when we run or play, our body uses more ATP for muscle activity. That is why we breathe faster to get more oxygen for respiration. So respiration is not only about breathing but producing energy from food. Now let's discuss briefly how the major life processes occurs in humans and plants. Nutrition, as we know now, is the process of taking in food and converting it into energy. It involves ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. The food is broken down by enzymes in the digestive system. The digested nutrients are absorbed into the blood and used for energy, growth, and repair. Plants make their own food through the process of photosynthesis. They use carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll and produce glucose and release oxygen. During respiration, food is broken down to release energy inside cells. It occurs in the mitochondria. Glucose from the food that we eat combines with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide, water, and release energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the energy currency of the cell. This energy helps us to do everything, to move muscles, to repair tissues, grow, and think. Plants also respire day and night. Glucose is broken down to release energy for growth and other functions. Gas exchange occurs through tiny openings present on the surface of the leaves called stomata. Transportation in humans is carried out by the circulatory system, that is the heart, blood, and blood vessels. Blood carries oxygen, food, and hormones to all parts of the body. It ensures that every cell receives nutrients and oxygen. It also removes waste like carbon dioxide and urea. Plants use two types of tissues for transport, xylem and phloem. Xylem carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves, and phloem carries prepared food from the leaves to other parts of the plant. Excretion is the process of removing metabolic waste from the body. Whenever body performs metabolism like digestion or respiration, harmful waste are produced like carbon dioxide, urea, and sweat. These waste must be removed, otherwise they become toxic and harm the body cells. In humans, kidneys filter waste from the blood and form urine. Lungs remove carbon dioxide. Skin removes excess salt and water through sweat. In plants, gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide are removed through stomata. Excess water is lost by transpiration. Some waste are stored in the leaves or excreted as resins, gums, or latex. So in today's lesson, we learned that life processes are the essential activities that every living organism performs to stay alive. All these processes require energy, and the energy comes from the food that we eat. The main life processes include nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. Both plants and animals perform all these processes, but they do them differently because their bodies are different. So in short, life processes are the basic functions that help every living organism to survive, grow, and stay healthy. I hope that the video was useful for everyone. Do subscribe the channel for more informative videos. Thank you for watching.